lap. Oh, that is sensational. Has he done enough, Foxes? Oh, that is a big spin. Here we go then, chat. It's Q3 session here at Abu Dhabi. 10 very strong names in this Q3 session. And again, Q2, the top two split by just thousandths of a second. It's going to be a really exciting final few laps.
Ironically,
that's for
sure. with the extension of, we talked about how strong the Ferrari pairing is, and say unfortunately Mercy not getting through, but I think it's underwhelming for the Alpine at the moment, because I say we've been talking about how strong the Williams lineup is. We've talked about how strong the Ferrari lineup is. We've talked last race we talked about the McLarens. The Alpines, arguably again one of the strongest on the grid. I'm going to say Blocky missing out in P11.
I mean, I know it's P11, and certainly, you know, what he was showing in the trials as well. So Blocky finished outside of that top 10. Had to retrial. There was a lot of promise. Yeah, exactly. He won the race. It was looking like he was, going to be on some very, very good form. He will be disappointed. He absolutely will be disappointed with that. Was that time for an upgrade, I think? Oh, what do you reckon, Leroy? Should we go full on streaming PC? Do you think we deserve it? I feel like we do. Might have to start looking good old Streamlabs. So look, we got most of our drivers on their out laps at the moment. Storm Twister, he now starts to come out as well. Agent still in there. Jacob still in there. Okay.
Yeah, I want to run with a guy who's making his first Bluefoxx League Q3. That is the one race old Red Bull of Lager.
Where is he?
Just missed out in Spa last week. So, a nice,
it
nice
was
result for him this week to get through.
That was it. He's there in the chat saying that he just about scraped through, but it's all you need.
Yep.
It is all you need, and that's the thing. For that Q2, it doesn't matter if you're P1 or P10. This Q3 session is where it counts. So a lot more rubber down on the circuit. Yeah, no doubt there's going to be a few more sets of brand new softs being thrown on these cars as well.
100%.
So,
but
I'm quite intrigued to see how these times
he had a
start
strong
to fall.
performance in the trial qualifying, if you remember rightly. He got very unlucky in the
Yeah,
race.
he did. Yeah, he did.
But yeah, it was looking really good in the trial. Let's see what he's got then in Q3. Nice first corner.
Leroy was at the i9 GTX 3090 Ti 32.
Interestingly, Lager doing what I do.
How much is
keeping
that?
It in sixth through turn 3. That's a strategy I use. Seen a lot of guys shifting up
Just
into
trying
seventh.
to keep the revs down. Yeah. But I think there's a few corners like that where I think it's slightly better just to hold it in that lower gear and kind of max it out. Another prime example I think of is turn 1 Silverstone. I find myself going down into 7th and kind of maxing that out because you just don't get the same kind of pull on the car. If you go on up into 8th, it just becomes very, very low rev. It doesn't sort of feel as aggressive, basically. Look, tempo set the fastest time of the session so far, 24.628. Already seeing more drivers getting in to the 24s. Snacks 24/7. We know there's going to be some more time in there.
Didn't see what order they were on the road, but I'd be very interested to see if that's not a little assist with a toe from Storm. I think it goes for quickest 24.5. Here comes Lager. It's got a tidy lap, 25.6. A nice strong lap from him. Senna must have had a little bit of a wobble or a little bit of an off He is struggling with a 130. Nowhere near his teammate either, so he hasn't done the. He wasn't the slingshot unless they've done it earlier in the lap. This is now Senna's lap.
Jacob's on a lap, but he's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. I think he should get away with it. Yeah, I think he's going to be fine. Oh, it's very, very good. 24.1. That is speed. Zorex, big warm welcome to you. Agent's still in the pits. Still not going out. I know he's not feeling it. Is he? I don't know. Is he choosing to stay P10? Maybe
it's a strategy.
You know, throw it into the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe one last sort of like ditch.
He's either going to have one run or he's going to keep an extra set. Because if he's in this position where he's got a set of softs, I know they're not great, but imagine having a brand new set of soft tyres available for a last minute safety car with a 2-lap dash. Let's not bring up old memories for old wounds from the real life F1 with that comment, but yeah, so certainly a strategy that I say, what's the point of burning a set of tyres if you're not confident you're gonna get a pace, you know what I mean? So
yeah, a few more options in the race if you know, it's going to benefit what he wants to do in terms of his strat, then yeah, go for it. I can't say if Storm's on a lap here. No, I think he's coming in. He's holding it in P5.
Yeah, he has set one, yeah. I'm intrigued. I want to know what happened to Senna. I want to know whether that was a mistake.
Yeah, 130. Yeah, maybe a bit of a wobble somewhere.
Maybe it was the team game, but I say Ultra was behind him on the track, so should have paid more attention.
Fly here? No, he's not. No, he's diving into the pits as well. So look, 5 minutes and 20 odd seconds to go. So I get the feeling we're now going to have a bit of a waiting game. Going to chill out, get a brand new set of softs on, and start to think about at what point they go out for one final flying lap. You know, trying to think if you're talking 124s, you know, to sort of get round, you could go out with just over 2 minutes to go, give yourself a jet. But the thing is, you know, if everyone's got that idea, there's going to be a serious amount of traffic. So it's,
which I think Senna has
that trade-off, isn't it?
He's out there on his own at the moment. There's an Aston Martin coming out as well, which I think is likely to be Storm.
Exotic goes quicker. It's not enough for pole, but he does go quicker. 24.384.
So Senna and Tempo looking to beat the rush here. There's now for Romeo on the move as well.
Okay.
So Exotic a little bit out of sync here. He'll be the last one into the garage as these guys are coming out on their fast ones. Agent is coming out for a lap, and McLaren is leaving the box.
I mean, is maybe not necessarily a double run, but maybe a double out lap. I mean, to be conservative, just to sort of bring that fuel down.
And I think if we're going to see the team, this is going to be now. There's a Williams coming out of the pits as well. Senna's just about to start a lap, but I think Ultra's going to be way too far up the road to be any assistance. This is just two guys going it alone, I think. Again, but as I said, in terms of their character, I think it suits both of them better anyway. But yeah, pressure on this lap from Senna.
Oh, huge. What he's got then coming into turn one. Oh, it's clean, good pace.
Right on the limit. He's all the road in turn one.
Could definitely see there's a bit more grip out on the just sort of. It just seems some of the speed that they're carrying. It's looking good. It's looking good from Senna so far.
He's got a nice little mark on his delta as well. He's exactly 6 seconds off of pole at the moment. So if that delta goes into the 6+, Well, the 6 minus, I should say.
I mean,
and you know he's going on for pole.
That'd be an unbelievable amount of time made up. I don't think I've ever seen.
5 seconds of those would be natural. You say he's sitting on a 1:30, which is not centre pace.
Fair point. It's still just under or over, I should say, 2 minutes to go. Has he got enough? I mean, he might have a chance at a double run, but this is probably going to be his best shot at it. It's looking good through the final few corners. It looks balanced. It looks composed. Looks good through the final corner.
Yeah, it's a 24/7.
It's decent.
That's nice.
It's decent. I think who's we got coming up on no.
So it's Mello. Snacks is starting a lap.
No, Tempo. Tempo's going to be coming around on a time lap now. Doesn't improve. 24.6. Storm Twister is on an out lap, and I think we got Mello is going to be the next guy over the line then. In a time. What's this man got? I'm excited to see this. 25.1 so far.
He's improved. 24.8. Doesn't improve position, but he improves his time. No. Jacob's next. Oh, he's pits.
Jacob Pitts. Interesting play there. He's banking on the 24.1. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah.
Let's see what Agent's got.
Then. It's a 32.4, so he is doing the double out lap.
He's doing it.
A fast one from Agent, I reckon.
Is.
Just to get it right.
Who's next over line? Is it Ultra? I think it is. What's Ultra got?
25.2.
25.2.
I think that's an
Maybe
out
he's
lap.
going again.
That was his out lap, I think. Yeah, because he's full ERS. Hasn't turned his ERS on yet though. Still showing 100.
I think there's a few which are playing the game. I mean, 30 seconds to go. Yeah, I think Exotic's doing it. So it seems like people moving out, just having the double run.
Callum Ultra has gone completely no ERS through sector 1.
Oh, Snacks! Into the 23s!
Banged one in. That's a huge lap. That's not just the 23 either. That's massively into 23. Jesus.
Wow, is Jacob going to regret pulling into the pit lane and maybe giving it one last go? Mellow cover comes into the pits. He invalidated.
Where did that come from? I'm not even sure. Snacks knows.
Wow.
Jesus.
Agent's going to be next. Let's see what this man's got. Currently in P10. Definitely better than that. What time has he got coming across the line? It's enough for P6 so far. 24.8.
Here comes Ultra then. Very tidy.
Expecting good things here.
The fastest run. He improves to 24.8. Only good enough for 8th.
Only good enough for P8. Lager again now round the final few corners. Can this man put in a good time in the Red Bull? Currently P10. He doesn't improve. A 25.682 for him. Here comes Exotic. Can he stake a claim? No, he can't. 24.225 puts him into P3. Senna not improving as well, so he will pit on P5. So the final timed lap that we're waiting on then is Storm Twister in the Aston Martin, currently on a 1:25.171. Needs a few tenths to move up at least one place. What has he got? Does not improve. He will stay in P9. Wow. I mean, we've spoken about track evolution, and when you get it right, this circuit gives it back to you in absolute buckets. What a time. Wow. If ever there was a time that was going to claim that pole position, that was it. IRL Snacks then in that Alfa Romeo, a 1:23.694 by nearly half a second. His qualifying rival BRT Jacob with a 1:24.8. Maybe there's a little bit more in the tank from Jacob. Looking forward to seeing how he goes in the race. Exotic as well, up in P3 at 24.225. Tempo, a very strong performance as well. Not far behind, we've got a Senna Agent Mellow as well. A really good performance, a 24.848, beating Ultra Storm and Lager.
Yeah, I thought
final,
so. I called it.
Final place.
Ultra forgot to turn his ERS on.